at Satellite in Pittsburgh, Mississippi, and he would have to approve it, and after he approved it, it'd just be a matter of time of setting it up and getting everything in order.
All right, well, we want to thank you for coming by today and talking to us, and if your group would like to have a young man come and speak to you about the drug situation among young people, or speak to a group of young people, contact Mr. John Warner at the Satellite facility there in Pittsburgh and ask for Jimmy Ray. Jimmy, again, thanks for coming by today.
Thank you.
This is Gene Redwine for News 7.
This is where we're getting, this separate, we got down to her high school is Spiral, here, right? In South Africa, they have more trouble than I do. And she's here in Calhoun City, attending high school here, studying English, Western civilization, the government, and computers. You gonna learn the computers, you're gonna get rich going back then. And after talking to Fred and Penny Neighbors, who she's presently staying with, and to her a little bit, she says she's enjoying Calhoun City very much. And I think I've told it long enough, and which is go on without any more. I'd like now to introduce you to Miss Hilda Kayson.
Thank you all for inviting me to do my program, and I'm glad to congratulate you on your 66th birthday. country is divided into 4 provinces, with the Transvaal, which lies within the tropics. The climate is moderate and agreeable, and we have 2 capital cities, Pretoria, which is the administrative capital, and Cape Town, the legislative capital. These are the main tour routes in South Africa, and the following slide will give you an idea of what is to be seen. Johannesburg is the 3rd largest city in Africa. That makes it the largest city in South Africa with a population of 1.75 million. It is the largest agriculture, financial and manufacturing center in South Africa. It developed as a result of gold mining, and it is a known fact that it has one of the richest gold fields in the world. The Union Building, which is the seat of the government administration, is built on a hill which overlooks the city of Pretoria. It is also known for its beautiful gardens. The streets of Pretoria are lined with jacaranda trees, and the blooming season is October and November. Excuse me. The University of South Africa, the largest correspondence university in the world. We have students not only from South Africa, but from Mozambique, Lesotho, Malawi, and lots of other countries in the world. The route to the Eastern Transvaal is over the Long-Tom Pass, which is named after a Boer artillery piece, which was situated in this area during the Anglo-Boer War. The scenery is mountainous and densely bushed. We have many eucalyptus and pine forests. The Letaba is camped in the northern parts of the Kruger National Park. The overall size of this game reserve is 20,720 square kilometers. It contains most of the major species of wildlife, but not the springbok. The most prolific antelope in the park is the impala. Most of the local visitors enjoy a braai or a barbecue. It is a typical South African way of preparing meat. There are many different ethnic groups in South Africa, each with its own culture, and they don't mix with each other readily. These are some of their homes. Some African arts. Each group has its own individual style of art. Lake St. Lucia on the east coast of the country in Swaziland. The Drakensberg Mountains is in central Natal and borders the eastern boundaries of Lesotho. In many caves in this mountain range, we found drawings of the now almost extinct Bushmen. Durban is South Africa's main holiday resort. In itself, Durban is a cosmopolitan city, and it is an important sea harbour. En route to Cape Town from Natal, we found East London. It is an important sea port for the export of wool, pineapples and metal ore. It is the country's only river harbour. The Duncan Memorial is the little pyramid which you see over the black open space. Sir Reuben Duncan erected this for his wife he was the acting governor of the Cape in 1820. Port Elizabeth is a town where many of the settlers settled. The light tower was built in 1861, and behind you can see the third largest port in South Africa. These houses were built by the early settlers and are still occupied, either as homes or as offices. Surfing at Jeffreys Bay, near Port Elizabeth, is considered the best in the world, and we get many surfers from as far as Australia and Hawaii that spend many hours in the water. En route to Cape Town via the Garden Loop, Plettenberg Bay is one of the many beautiful beaches that we find. This is a 5-star hotel built on Beacon Isle. Cape Town is dominated by Table Mountain. From the top of Table Mountain, the whole sweep of the city and Table Bay where the docks are taken in. Cape Point is not, as many people think, the most southern point of Africa, but Cape Agulhas is, which is somewhere along the coast to the east. Kimberley owes its existence to diamond mining. This is the Big Hole, which is no longer in operation, but in its time it produced more than 15 million carats of diamonds and 28 million tons of soil was excavated. SAA Boeing 747 taking off from our biggest international airport, Jan Smuts, in Johannesburg. SAA fly to Europe, Australia, New Zealand and to the Americas. So if you come to South Africa, you won't be stranded. Thank you very much.
No wonder you couldn't talk. You cut it off. Before we go on in the other part of the program, I'd like to welcome several visitors we have from the area. First of all, I'd like to welcome Fred and Penny neighbors from, they live in Kellam City, but he's a member of the Barterman Post 142. One of these days we'll see them over here and get them both. You know, we have to thank all the time, because anytime we want him over to give us a little publicity and get everybody on TV, he always shows up. And that Gene Red Wine from Channel 7 is Bruce. So, I see he's got a part of it. He's got him understudy. And so without anything else, I don't know if anything else we need to do here. If the ladies will move back into their room, they can get on to the business meeting and we can get on. And if any of the visitors need to go anywhere, feel free to leave at the time. Huh?
Mr. Gosa, tell us what's been going on tonight.
Okay, we have been celebrating the 66th birthday of the American Legion, which was founded 15th through the 17th of March 1919 by a group of individuals that was in the first army of the United States in Europe that fought the war to end all wars. And they got together in a caucus and decided that we needed an organization to take care of the families and the children, dependent children of those comrades that did not return home from the war. And this is our 66th anniversary of it. It was founded to support God and country, and we have tried to live up to that for 66 years, and we'll continue to do so.
All right, is this a local observation of a national celebration? Are there things like this going on all throughout the organization?
Yes, all throughout the United States and several foreign countries. We have some departments overseas. This month they will be celebrating the birthday at different times of the month, even though it falls on the 15th through the 17th. Normally the Post will have it at their regular meeting or something in that respect. There's some activity going on all month of March.
Well, it certainly seems like you had a real successful program here tonight.
It did. I believe Hilda done a good job of speaking to us last year. We had a fellow Legionnaire, but I believe the people enjoyed her tonight. She presented a real good program.
And these ladies presented some real good food. I can attest to that.
Right. We always eat too much, I think.
All right. Okay, thank you, sir. We enjoyed being here with you.
Okay, Gene, thank you.
Good evening. 5, 4, 3. Bobby, first of all, now I understand that Case has already been owned by a parent company, and now I believe International is owned by the same company. Touch on that.
Yes, Timico, which did own Case, has bought International Harvester's equipment line out, including their tractors, combines, and farm equipment.
That does not include trucks. We want to stress that.
No, they did not buy the truck line out.
Okay, and Davis Gin and Farm Supply here in Bruce then will be the Case International dealer.
That's right. We've been Case dealers now for a little bit over a year. We bought the Case dealership from Billy Joe White, and we have acquired the International line to go along with it, and they are calling it Case International.
The new name is Case International.
That's right.
Okay, we want to talk about how this affects the farmers now. What about these farmers that have owned International equipment for the past few years or so and will be needing service and parts from time to time?
Well, Gene, we got, along with it, we got the contract to own all the parts for the old tractors and new. We've got the parts books in now. We can order parts for them for any service or parts. We can handle all their needs on the new or old.
So possibly even if they didn't buy the equipment from you, you can still meet their needs.
Oh yes, yes. Any parts problems, service problems, we're there to help them now.
All right, I'm sure some will be wondering about the inventory level, the equipment that you'll keep on hand. How will that be affected?
Well, we will keep a full line of the Case. We're getting some of the International Harvester equipment in. I ordered a combine today. I ordered a tractor today, an International tractor. And I'd like to say they have got 45% off on selective models of the International tractor.
All right, and this has already gone into effect then, and when did it take effect?
It went in effect March 1st.
March 1st, and I understand there may be some new things in the future as far as design now that the two companies kind of merged. And I think maybe you have a picture there that might be of interest.
Yeah, they're going to change the tractor to a red and call it Case International. It will be more of a Case tractor than anything else, but we haven't got a new color on it.
It's like the kind of the best of both worlds, maybe.
That's what they say. They say we got the best of both worlds now.
Well, it looks like, to me at least, without really any farming background, it looks like this really ought to be a boost to the farmers, if anything.
It is. It's causing the company to give discounts on both sides. They're cutting the prices anywhere from 25 to 45%.
Okay, then, and we want all the farmers then to check out Davis Gin and Farm Supply. Case International it is now.
That's right. That's right. Come by and see us.
Okay, thank you, Bobby. This is Gene Redwine for News 7. When I point at you, 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. My name is John W. Lancaster. I'm a conservation officer of Calhoun County. Today we have with us our hunter safety administrator from Jackson, Mississippi, to make a presentation for us. Mr. L.J. Smith.
Thank you, John. As you know, each year the Marlins Firearm Company presents a hunter safety essay contest, and this contest is done statewide. And this year our two winners for this contest both come from Calhoun County. We have a junior division winner and a senior division winner. This year's senior division winner is Mr. John David Ramsey. And John David, on behalf of the Mississippi Department of Wildlife Conservation and Marlin Firearms Company, I want to congratulate you on winning this from the state of Mississippi.
Thank you.
Thank you, John. And our junior division winner for this year is Joan Marie Easley. Joan, again, on behalf of the Mississippi Department of Wildlife Conservation and Marlin Farm Corporation, I want to congratulate you on winning this also.
Thank you.
Thank you. John, in addition to the certificates that I have just presented them for winning this contest, they each have received a $50 gift certificate from the LL Bean Corporation, and in their booklet that I gave them, they have a book from LL Bean, and they can purchase anything out of this packet that you want for your $50 gift certificate. Now also, in addition to these two students winning their awards, I want to present an award to their instructor, John W. Lancaster. And John, for your having instructed these two students and them winning this contest, you also win a $50 gift certificate from each one of these students from LL Bean Corporation, and you can purchase anything that you wish from LL Bean up to $100. So I want to thank you for instructing these students, and at this time I would also like to state that the Mississippi Department of Wildlife Conservation Hunter Education Division would like to express our thanks to John and the conservation officers, the 4-H Youth Department, and several volunteer instructors in the Hunter Education Division for teaching this program in Calhoun County. Calhoun County has one of the better, if not the best, hunter education program that we have in the state of Mississippi. This program is taught annually to approximately 10,000 to 12,000 students throughout the state, and with John and some of the instructors' help, Calhoun County for the last 12 years has been one of the leading counties in educating the students in hunter education, and this is a very worthwhile program. John, we want to thank you from the department and from the Hunter Education Division for taking your time in doing this.
somebody done got killed. I think that woman laying on that floor.
Hey, thank you. You heard?
Did it get that tough?
All right, Susan.
Let me go in and hold her head up before you get a picture of her.
Go and get your hand. Hold her head up, John. Give you this one.
Hold that woman's head up right there. Hey, Marie, put that wig back on that car and hold her head up. She's sitting on TV.
John, go back and go check some of our other places.
All right.
We get
I wouldn't have been bothered for her with the one glass. Got to work with two.
Yeah.
Hopefully not here.
Yeah.
Hey, Nell Mitchell. We would like to welcome to our studios today Nell Mitchell and Pam Gardner. They're members of Believers Fellowship Church here in Bruce. Welcome, ladies, to Channel 7.
Thank you.
They are here today because they're going to talk with us about the summer program going on at their church and also Vacation Bible School. And I believe we'll start with the summer program first. And just tell us a little bit about your summer program.
Well, our summer program is a program that we call Day Camp, and it starts at 10 a.m. and goes to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We come together first of all and we sing, and then we have a visit with Gospel Bill. We have a program with him, and then we'll have a time of lunch. Usually the children bring a sack lunch, and they really enjoy that. And then in the afternoon we have a planned activity where most of the time we'll be taking them swimming. They may be playing ball. They may be doing just a variety of activities. We have planned later on to have some field trips. We're going to take them to several places. So we're real excited. Right now we have about 40 children that are coming, so we're real excited about that.
Is it too late to enroll?
No, it isn't. It sure isn't. We just encourage anyone to come. We're real excited, and we just want to invite children from all denominations to come out and visit us.
Okay, you don't have an age limit?
Our ages are from 4 to 12.
4 to 12.